Josh, so good to see you. We're getting back to basics today. What is IRMAA and how does it affect what you will pay for Medicare Part B? If the Social Security Administration considers you a high income beneficiary, you'll pay a surcharge known as the Income Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. And how high is high income?
Well, unfortunately, Erin, high income is not as high as you would think.
No.
High income is if you made $109,000 or more
Yeah.
per person, or 218 per married couple. Your income, your Medicare surcharge will go up. You'll actually pay $82 in a Medicare surcharge. So your Medicare Part B will increase from 202.90 to 284.10. And that's what we call a Medicare cliff. So if you make just $1 too much, then your Medicare Part B premium goes up by $82.
Mm-hmm. And if you're married, it's per person.
And if you're married, it is per person.
Yeah.
And that also, there's additional surcharge on your Medicare drug plan as well.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
and this they look back 2 years on
Right.
this. So this is, if you made that too much money in 2024, it costs you in 2026.
Right. Yeah, this is wild. And I'm glad you brought that up because, as you mentioned, this is known as the 2-year look back. So, as we can see here, your 2026 premium based on your income from 2024. So, this is why people sometimes are surprised because they pay this one-time IRMAA fee because of a one-time event 2 years ago. Walk me through some examples that could bump up your income.
Yeah, some different things. Inheritance is one we see. Sometimes you have an emergency come up and you need to take an extra withdrawal out of your IRA or something like that. Or if you're working and you got like a big bonus for some reason. Really, it's any income, additional income that's not normal. You're not your normal salary can trigger this.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time people are surprised by it because it was 2 years ago and they forgot that it happened or whatever.
Right. You have helped clients, though, with a waiver for some of those life-changing events.
Yeah, if it's a one-time thing, if it's not your normal salary, there is a waiver you can fill out and basically request that surcharge be waived from you. And really what it is it's a high income surcharge. It basically, because you were a high income earner, they've deemed that you get to pay extra for your Medicare. It's kind of like, they like to help you out with that.
So let's talk through 3 strategies then to reduce your IRMAA, one of them being Roth conversions.
Yeah, Roth conversions. One of the reasons that we see the IRMAA happen later in retirement is when your required minimum distributions kick in and you have a large amount in your traditional 401ks or IRAs, and all of a sudden you're forced to start taking those withdrawals out. That could cause the IRMAA to kick in later in retirement. One way to correct that is to start converting money from traditional IRA to Roth IRA in those beginning years of retirement when your income might not be as high. Mm-hmm. And that will help you not hit that IRMAA and can also help just overall tax planning throughout retirement.
Mm-hmm. And that brings us to the second strategy, health savings accounts, which are uniquely triple tax advantaged.
Yes, health savings accounts can help with that. Now, unfortunately, you're not allowed to contribute to a health savings account 6 months before you start taking Medicare. So if you're going to do the health savings accounts, you need to do those before you start taking Medicare. So the health savings accounts can, but those reduce your income as well with your contributions to your health savings.
Mm-hmm. And then the last strategy is something that we both really love. This is known as the qualified charitable distribution.
Yes, we love what called QCDs, or qualified charitable distributions. This is giving money to charity directly from your IRA. So you don't receive it as income. It's not claimed as income for you. It's just the IRA writes the check directly to the charity of your choice. And then that counts as towards your RMD if you're at RMD age, but it also reduces your income if you're at that RMD age, but it is another way to get money out of your IRA. Now, this is only a good idea if you were going to give money to the charity to begin with. If you're not going to give money to the charity, this really is just giving away money. But if you're a charitable minded person and you want to give money to a charity, this is the most tax effective way to give money to charities.
Right.
Something to keep in mind is you do need to be 70 and a half or
Yes.
older in order to do the QCDs.
So much to think about here. Josh, I think IRMAA is wildly complicated with its own brackets, not even, tax brackets, the 2-year look back. There's so many moving parts here. If somebody wants to talk through any of these strategies, how they can avoid this surcharge, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, they can call us directly at the office at 260-488-8300 or jump on the website and schedule a meeting at millardfg.com.
Great. Josh, thank you.
Thanks, Erin.